Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another episode. Obviously, I have the large mug of filtered coffee with me at all times. And I also have my little best buddy here as well, Frank. There we go. Ears pricked up then. Just pop that down there. Right, so what am I showing you today? I'm going to be showing you one Amazing Stories of Suspense, one Uncanny Tails, one Creepy Worlds, and two Secrets of the Unknown. I will start off with my Suspense one, I think. Be wary if you're shopping for this particular cover. Okay, this is Amazing Stories of Suspense number 236. Be careful buying that because it has the same cover as Out of This World number 17, which contains the first appearance of Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, etc. in the UK, and goes for a tidy sum. So if you see this one for a couple of quid, don't buy it because it hasn't got that issue inside. Totally different stories. Let me just see what I can show you here. Yeah, you know, it's coming to the end of Alan Class in this particular time period. Paper used is different. The ink doesn't work very well on the paper. The paper tends to soak it all up. It's a very bleached out looking comic indeed. Let's see now. I mean, just to recommend it is the cover alone, which I think is a great cover. But the inside stories, it's a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. Some very obvious Atlas era, a late golden age Atlas era. Let's just see. You know, if you're a little kid at the seaside, 55p, it's a big hike in your pocket money, but well worth poring over this for a couple of hours. Journey to the Moon. But I say that, personally, I think the paper quality ruins it. It soaks up all the ink, so you can't really see any detail, and it does look very, very cheap indeed. Now, if you've been watching this channel long enough, you'll know that I'm not the type of guy who says that every Alan Class issue is fantastic and you should really have it in your collection. I'm going to be pointing out the duffers as well, because I've got an extensive collection, as I'm sure you know by now. So yeah, I'm going to be pointing out the duffers, and this is one of them. But it's so easy to get trapped into thinking this contains the guts of Amazing Fantasy 15. It's just got a mix of late golden age, atom age stories, which is nice in themselves, but you know, the presentation of the comic, in my humble opinion, ruins it. Yeah, there's honestly not that much to recommend in this issue bar the cover. So thick paper cards, a thick card stock instead of the standard paper. So yeah, I'm going to be pointing out the duffers as well, as you know. But if you saw this for a couple of quid, buy it. Don't buy it if you think you're buying Amazing Fantasy 15 on the inside. Yeah. It's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. Next on up is, apart from a very itchy nose because of the pollen, is a sip of my coffee. That's the very next thing up. Ah, delicious. Right, now I've picked this one out of the collection. It's Uncanny Tails, but it's one of their S issues. Strongly mooted that the S stands for Summer Special. Lovely looking book. This one has seen better days, but it's always good to have a placeholder if in the future you intend to track down a better quality version of whatever comic it is. Yeah, this one has. Probably... No, that's not coming off, is it? It's. I thought it might be the contents of the next comic that was lying on top of this one. That it got a bit wet, but no, this has got wet. And it's taken off some of the paper, including the colour. Everything, really. So that's a shame, but hey ho. That's the way it goes. And the contents inside, slightly better quality paper. Lots and lots of lovely outer space stories. There we go. Beautiful. Strange World. Great, great. It's all lovely Golden Age stuff. Beautiful. Late Golden Age, early Atom Age. Great. A look at a backward planet. Beautiful. Nice. Again, if you it might even be worth, if you're looking for S issues in particular, pop on eBay and look hard at where the normal issue number is, because some sellers might just put, for instance, Uncanny Tails, Alan Class, and leave it at that. They possibly wouldn't put a number if they're not that well versed in it, and just leave it at that. So look at the issue number if you're looking for those S issues, and there are a few around. Alan Class did produce a few. That's nice. Now the next one is in Mylar, so I won't rip it open. This is Creepy Worlds number 195, and I've highlighted it basically because it's got just a gorgeous Kirby cover, from I think it's from Tales of Suspense, early issue, early numbering. Love it. Always love that cover. Gore Kill. Before your very eyes you will see Gore Kill, the living demon come to life. It is Gore Kill. He is rising out of the water just as we feared. And there's just something about those early, in this case, early Silver Age, or is it because of Kirby being the king? Is it the storytelling, the art? In this case, obviously, it would be the art, with it being Kirby. It's something that really grabs me tight. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Also, if you're shopping around for Creepy Worlds, take a good look at what you think you're buying, because some issues actually just say Creepy World, omitting the S. I think that's because they took the world wording from Out of This World and just clipped off that bit and added it to the creepy. So yeah, some issues do say Creepy World. Another one of those lovely little Alan Class anomalies. The next one is first of two, Secrets of the Unknown. I've got this out because it's one of my favourite covers, and it's also a relatively early issue. This is number 35, Secrets of the Unknown. It has seen better days, but hey, it's an early one, and I wouldn't have picked it up for much money. I love that cover. Absolutely love that cover. It's very similar to the cover. Oh, Ditko art as well. Very similar to the cover where is it the chap's turning on a TV set and he appears in the corner of the room? Something like that. Anyway, again, it's this juxtaposition. In this case, it's a chap who draws portraits actually creates the same person he's drawing in real life. In this issue, the fantastic tale of the man who painted on thin air. Wonderful. And in the back, always start from the back. Don't know why, it's just the way I rumble. The universal key. If anybody's interested, I'm putting up for sale 2 hardbound, professionally hardbound volumes of the Captain America Weekly title, which came out weekly in the UK. It's going for a tidy sum, must admit. There's a lot of work being put into it. If you are vaguely interested in purchasing it from me, hit me up on YouTube, and if you can, drop me your email address, and we'll get in touch. Why am I selling it? I need the room, and B, I've already got the comics again as in a raw format. And all these Captain America weeklies, they do include all the posters. Every issue came with a poster. It's not considered complete if you haven't got the poster. Man Changed Times. Very good. The Lake That Lived. Love these titles. Strange Night. The Man Who Could See Tomorrow. Again, instantly Ditko art. You can just tell, just fantastic. Just fantastic. It's faces like that kind of give it away to me that it's Steve Ditko art. And you get to the front of the page, and of course you see 2 things which give it away. Obviously, one is the name Ditko, and 2, you have stuff like the Doctor Strange, as I call them, Doctor Strange circles. Dead giveaway. Steve Ditko, thank you so much for everything you ever did for the comics world. The Man Who Painted on Air. Lovely issue. I'm going to have to do some work on this, I think. Sort of try and get rid of that spine roll. Lovely, lovely. The last one of today, again, it's in a Mylar cover, and I'm highlighting it because it's Kirby. It's beautiful. It's Secrets of the Unknown, number 184. Which is that one again. I created the Colossus. Beautiful. And there we have it, my friends. Let me have another sip of my coffee. Work is progressing on the house. I now have a date for when they're coming in to fit the real stove, the real fire in the living room. April 13th and 14th, 2 days of solid work. So, and I can just scratch that off the list, something else done. Next thing I'm working on after that is a new front door. Ours is diabolical. We can't actually get out of the house using the front door. We have to use the side door. If you open the front door, you can't lock it again. Well, it won't even latch up. It's rubbish. So that's going to be coming out, and we're spending some money on a new front door. So gradually we're knocking this house into shape. Boy, is it taking some knocking. But my spirits are up. I feel great. The last month of illness is ebbing away slowly. And yeah, we're going into spring in the UK here. In the middle of the UK, the heart of the UK, of which where I'm based, but I'm based more near the Welsh way. Just on the border, basically. It's still classed as England, but we're just go a few miles out and I'm in Wales. And yeah, things are looking good. It's quite nice that Frank hasn't made a peep yet. That's because he's fast asleep. Let's just show you our little Frank. There he is, fast asleep. My best little buddy. Right, guys and gals, only one thing left for me to say, and that's thanks very, very much for joining me today, and especially the people who follow me every single week on this long Alan class journey. I hope you do get some enjoyment from the rubbish that I spout forth. Thanks everybody, be well, be safe, look after yourself and your loved ones, and hopefully I shall see you next week. Bye for now.